All right, good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me know. Let me just make sure we're good to go. All right, should be all right. So, really quick, first thing that I want to point out is the bearish SMT that we have at the highs here on the 1 hour time frame between ES and NQ. We see ES ran out the recent high. Meanwhile, NQ obviously is putting in lower highs here. So right now what we're seeing is, well, a couple things, I guess. So let me just go to Forex Factory. News came out bearish for these indices. Same with unemployment. So we got bullishness for the dollar across the board on the news releases. And then what we've seen so far this morning here on NQ at least is we see that price rallied up. Well, let me jump to the 5 minute. Easier for you guys to see. So price rallies up at market open and basically takes out the London highs and then goes and runs lower, takes out the London low. Inside of the London low was the PPI news data release low. So we're running through that as we speak. This would be the PM session low from yesterday for NQ. So this would be next target of sell side liquidity. And then we've got CPI low still down here. So that would be kind of that final short target that we were trying to shoot for yesterday with our runners. Didn't make it there. But it was definitely nice to get the sell yesterday. We took it on ES, so right here's that trade yesterday. On the S&P, so at this point, we've swept this first level of sell side liquidity. And at this point, we just kind of want to wait and see how structure forms, I suppose. We got a 5 minute candle close below this low. So it's kind of looking like we might continue lower. This 15 minute candle closes in a couple minutes. Would like to, see that. We got to wait for this hour to close anyway. So 2 more minutes to wait on this. If we close back above here on the 15 minute, I definitely would be more neutral to play either side of the market. If not, I don't want to short ourselves by not being willing to get short here, even though we are kind of primarily bullish and have been on the higher time frames. So we'll play it by ear. We'll see what we get. We'll have more data here in a couple of minutes. But yeah, news came out bearish. So doesn't really mean much at this point because we're so late. We're hour and a half beyond this news release yesterday. If you think we had bearish news as well, and price rallied pretty much all day up until this final little sell-off we caught at the end of the day. But we'll see what we get here. I'm not totally opposed to either side of the market as of this very moment. Relative equal lows here. Well, first let's wait for the actual break first. This could just end up looking like a sweep. I don't know. It's acting like it doesn't really want to run for that level yet. But he thinks we won't wait, but he doesn't know like this is what we do. Like what I'm seeing though, this is pretty energetic back to the upside after taking those equal lows. So very well might be able to get long after all, which I would be more in favor of personally just because of all that low resistance liquidity up above. And we were, bullish coming into the week anyway. This would be nice. Work above this 5 minute order block. That'd be spectacular. Might have to end up taking this on the micros. I say that just because we got inefficiencies here on the 1 minute. If we break structure here, we want our stop to cover that. Looking good, guys. 1 minute chart. I like this right here. This fair value gap as it aligns with this last 1 minute order block. Oh, stop right below. Okay. Run this up. So we're looking at 26 points there. Create limit order. Probably going to have to do like 9 micro contracts. Yep. Buy limit. I'm going to set it. Setting my buy limit here, guys. Order block. Displacement up. We just broke above this structure. 2 inefficiencies here in price. Only using this one because I'm afraid we might not make it to this one. We very well could, but I just want to catch the move. But in terms of precision, we'll see. Well, we'll mark it up later, but we'll see later on after it plays out if we did indeed pull back to like equilibrium of this price leg. but it hasn't really turned around yet, put in a swing high. So we may end up switching our entry, moving it around a little bit if price moves any higher than this. You know, looking at this 5 minute, beautiful close on this. I love this 5 minute order block, if I'm being honest with you. 3 minute, 2 minute. We got a 2 minute gap right there as well. I'm probably not going to change my entry just yet. The reason being is just eyeballing this. You know, we got equilibrium still below here on this fair value gap. So, you know, meeting in the middle, not being super aggressive, which would be putting the entry right here, but not being super conservative where I'm putting it in this gap either. So meeting in the middle, I suppose. As this expands higher, we'll keep the fib on it, keep running it along. But yeah, I like what I'm seeing. So watch the 1 minute micro chart on the left, watch the 5 minute chart over here on the right, just normal NQ chart. 3 minute, we got a 3 minute gap there as well, forming. See if it stays. We got 30 seconds left on this candle. But at this point, would like to see the next draw become obviously all of these levels of buy side up here. Opening range high, we can aim for that kind of first and foremost. That's what this is. In terms of, you know, having a runner, what are we really shooting for? This trade is really framed off of these levels here, which were taken out already, by the way, on ES. Don't leave without us. There's no need to panic, obviously, if it works higher. If anything, that's just better for our, you know, fib retracement levels. But, yeah, I just wouldn't want to see it, obviously, just take off and never come back. If it does so, we may have to adjust. That's why I'm looking at the 5 minute chart over here. You know, basically, if we kind of see that start to happen, let's say like this 5 minute candle were to produce a fair value gap, and then we have to kind of work with that. At that point, we would delete this entry over here. We would look to use this 5 minute gap to get long then finally. There's 30 seconds left on this 5 minute. Just eyeballing to see what this would have looked like. 35 handles. It's tough, guys. Tough. You know, you try to be as precise as possible, but now we'll just have to maybe adjust. Still have this 3 minute gap down here though, so I haven't lost all hope yet. But yeah, at this point, waiting on, you know, we're keeping this entry until this 5 minute candle leaves this fair value gap. If it does, we'll move our entry to here, and we'll move our stop loss to right below this low, the fair value gap candle. So that's what that entry would look like. Not running into any bearish gaps up here. Took a trade in that FEG, so one good trade and one, okay. Yeah, nice move so far, bro. I would, oh my God, my dog's howling again. But yeah, I wouldn't, this is, see, that's where like it's, trading can kind of get, you know, frustrating in that sense. It's like, we're pretty confident where price is looking to go. And then sometimes you have that happen to you. Buy limit set there, guys. I'm going to delete this one over here. You're kind of usually justifying something that isn't really there. Jax, what's wrong, buddy? Yeah, I know I missed the trade. Look. Do you guys see him? Oh, yeah. Listen, I took him out already. He peed. He pooped. I don't know what you're doing here. I'm trading. So those are my two anticipations from now. Bearish only once we get above here, only if we start displacing lower and breaking structure, all that fun stuff, and won't look to just fire away once we get into here, but we'll wait for that lower time frame confirmation, and then maybe we'll be able to get long yet after all there is to it. So have a great rest of your guys' Thursday. If you guys are watching the football game tonight, go Eagles. And otherwise, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later in the Discord. Enjoy the rest of your guys' Thursday. And I will talk to you guys later today. Be safe. Have fun. Don't do anything silly. But I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Have a good one, guys.